Who are you? What rock are you sleeping under with Patrick from SpongeBob?
I like me better when I wasn't yours. I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back to who I was before. I like me better, I like me better, yeah.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. And if you are not new, then welcome back to another video. Golden Bay, thank you so much for tuning in. So as you guys can see from the title down below, today I'm going to be sharing a few apps, also websites that I noticed that I've been keeping in my back pocket throughout my entire nursing school journey. Again, if you are new, welcome. My name is Dominique. I am a 4th semester nursing student. I am a senior nursing student, which is so crazy to say because I remember getting accepted into nursing school like it was yesterday, being in the parking lot, getting the email, and literally screaming to the top of my lungs like somebody was out to kill me. Like, I went ballistic. I was crying. Oh, and it was the ugly cry at that. It was the ugly cry, the snot, the tears. But I am officially a senior nursing student, and it's so crazy to say, but I noticed I've been using a few apps and websites throughout my entire nursing school journey, and I decided to come on here today and share those apps and websites, you know, just to help you guys and add to your resources when it comes to, you know, learning these concepts and trying to remember stuff. I know, I get it, trust me. So let's go ahead and hop straight into today's video. So I am just going to scoot to the side here because I will be showing examples of all apps that I am mentioning today. So let's go ahead and get started. The very first app that I wanted to mention is Picmonic, and today's video is actually sponsored by Picmonic, but I've been using Picmonic even before we decided to partner, which is super dope. If you've never heard of Picmonic, Picmonic is an audio-visual learning tool that not only helps us learn but remember the most hardest and the most tested nursing concepts. So they have anything ranging from glucose regulation to hypo and hyperthyroidism. You guys, it's crazy. I can attest to it because I am a visual learner. So the way that Picmonic works is they take these concepts and they create educational stories, and in these educational stories they have these cartoon characters, and that is how you will remember what something does or how something works. You guys, it is crazy. And I know for sure that I got the question about heart sounds in S3 and S4 correct because I remember the stethoscope laying in the road, crossed over. You guys, it's crazy. It's these cartoon characters that literally pop up in your mind during your exams, and they help you get these questions right because they're just so wacky and tacky and crazy. It's like, how can you forget it? So you guys, you definitely have to check out Picmonic. Again, I love them. I've been using them even before we decided to partner, and to partner with them, with a company that I love and I've been using, is absolutely crazy. So again, thank you so much to Picmonic for sponsoring this video, and you guys check my description box because I am going to have a discount code for you guys to get a percentage off of your subscription. It's amazing. You have to get it. I promise you won't regret it. Moving on, the second app that I have to tell you guys to get is going to be Word Document. Now this may be a no-brainer or a duh, Dominique, but I always suggest having Word Document on your phone because you never know when you're going to have downtime. You guys know that I do work at a hospital, and sometimes when I come in I get assigned to a sitting case where I have to sit with one patient for 12.5 hours, and in that downtime I write my papers, I write my passports. You guys know that I have these things called passports. They're assignments that are due every single week, and on my downtime, if I don't have anything to do or I'm just sitting there, I will literally just open up Word Document and start typing away, because the more that you do on downtime, the less that you have to do when you know you get home or you have, you know, free time. It's less things that you have to do later. So always have Word Document on your phone. I promise you, you guys, you can get a lot done if you have Word Document on your phone, especially if you have assignments like myself that are due weekly. You know they're coming up, so why not just start it now? App number 3 is going to be Rate My Professor. Now these apps are not in any order. These are not not from, you know, greatest to least. I'm just listing apps. So the third app that I'm going to be mentioning, like I said, is Rate My Professor. Now, you guys may have heard of this or never have heard of this, but you guys, when I tell you this is my holy grail when it comes to me picking classes, this is what I use. So I love to use Rate My Professor because it's literally what it sounds like. Students from previous classes at your school will rate professors, and they are allowed to leave comments. And sometimes, you guys, the comments are brutal, they're honest, but that's what you want to know when it comes to picking a professor. And I believe the reason why I've had such a great experience in college is because of Rate My Professor. Any class that I pick, I am not choosing that professor unless they are on Rate My Professor and unless they have above a 4.5. I'm reading the comments, I'm seeing what, you know, the past students have to say. Now, if it's little things like, okay, well, we have a lot of work, or, you know, something like that, I mean, I can kind of, you know, let it pass. But if it's something like they don't respond, or, you know, it's very hard to get in touch with them, things like that, that kind of steers me away from certain professors, because I love a professor that I can, you know, reach out to and feel comfortable reaching out to, or doesn't, you know, make me feel bad because I'm reaching out. So Rate My Professor is definitely an app that you need if you are in college. It's not only for nursing school, it is for college, period. I've been using this since my prereqs, and again, I feel like I've had such a great experience in college because I literally pick and choose my professors. Like, baby, I am picking and choosing for real. And let me just say this, the one time that I did not choose my professor with Pick My Professor, that was the most miserable semester I had, and it was just that one class that I was so miserable in. You guys, I had such a bad experience, and I know it was because I did not use Rate My Professor. So definitely check out that app. It's free in the App Store. I'm not sure about Android, but I do have an iPhone, so all of these apps are definitely in the App Store. And again, I do have some websites for you guys, but I'm not sure about Android. I'm sure it is, but I know for sure for App Store. The next app that I have to mention is going to be Elsevier Books. Now, Elsevier Books is the type of app that it only works if you have like a subscription. So when I did purchase my books at the beginning of the semester, I purchased an online book bundle, so all my books are online. I think I only have like 1 to 2 physical books, but all of my books are online. And of course, you get like that secret code that you put in, and then it gives you access to the book. Literally, I have both apps open at the same time, and I'm switching back and forth because I'm writing my paper and then of course referring to my book. So it's always good to have those type of apps on your phone, so when you have downtime, you can work ahead. You guys, working smart is working ahead, I promise you. App number 5 in today's video is going to be Focus Keeper. Now, Focus Keeper is a productivity type of app. It helps you pretty much just stay focused and work for longer periods, and then it lets you know when you're due for a break. I really love this app when I have longer study days. Now, you guys know sometimes I'm studying for 4 hours, other times I'm studying for 8 hours. It just depends what's going on, and Focus Keeper is always up and running on my phone. Again, it tells you, okay, well, you worked for 30 minutes, now you get a 5-minute break. You worked for another 30 minutes, now you get a 10-minute break. So it's really awesome with keeping you, you know, focused. Now, it does not block out or shut down the rest of your phone. I feel like if it had that capability, it'll be A1, but it still does the job for me. I just wish it had like kind of a do not disturb type of mode. Although you could still put your phone on do not disturb, I just wish it was built inside the app itself. But I still love this app, you guys. Again, whenever I'm studying, it doesn't matter how long I'm studying, I will have this app up on my phone because it allows you to take breaks, and reasonable breaks, not giving yourself a 5-minute break or giving yourself a 30-minute break. It gives you reasonable breaks when you work a certain amount of time. So I really love this app. Definitely check it out. Next up is going to be GoodNotes. Now, GoodNotes, as you guys may know, is my note-taking taking app. I am a paperless student, so I do not use paper in nursing school. I really hate the little bit of physical books that I have. I have completely shifted over to a paperless student. So GoodNotes is my note-taking app, especially for all of you that asked. I do have an entire video on how I take notes on my iPad. I'll pop it up right here. Also, I'll list it in the description box down below. But I love to keep GoodNotes not only, of course, on my iPad to take notes, but I love to have it on my phone also, because again, you guys, when I have that downtime, I'm either writing a paper, I'm reading my textbook, or I'm studying, and that's where all my notes are. So that's of course why I have GoodNotes, so I can sit down and read my notes whenever I have any type of downtime. That is what I'm doing. App number 7 that you are going to need is going to be Files or Google Docs. Now, I am an Apple product type of girl, so I do use Files on all of my devices, but the reason why I highly suggest having this app on your phone is because it literally connects each and everything. Now, things that are not in my GoodNotes, you know, app, things like papers that I've written, things like that, they are in my files. They're up in the cloud, and that allows me to access all my different documents on different devices. So if I started something on my laptop and I want to pick it up on my phone or my iPad, I can. So it literally just makes your life a lot easier, and that's one reason why I love having Apple devices, because it allows me to literally intertwine every single device, and I love it. Anything down from my AirPods to my Apple Watch, things like that. So you definitely want to have either one, whether it's Files or Google Docs, to go ahead and link so you can have things in different places at different times, because it will make your life a lot easier. Again, when you're trying to do work at work and you started something on your computer, you can easily pick it up in your phone when you save it, you know, in the cloud on that Files app. So things like that definitely makes your life 1,000 times easier. It makes it so much better whenever you can access things from different places on different devices. Next up on the list, we have a grades calculator. Now, this is not going to be an app, this is a website, but you guys, again, I'm going to have everything in the description box listed for you, so do not worry. Now, this grade calculator is my absolute favorite because it is super easy to work, and I repeat, I love to use this around finals time, because I know I am not the only person that's like, okay, what do I need on this, on this, on this to get this grade in the class? I know I'm not the only person that does that. So this is exactly what this grade calculator does. And again, it's super easy to work. So it's not an app, but you can create it to be an app on your home screen so you can easily access it. I'll go ahead and show you guys how to do that right now. Now, this works for any type of website that you want to create like a little app icon. It's super easy, super quick, and you can put it on your home screen so you know you can easily access it, or you can simply choose to just bookmark it so you can get to it quickly as well. Coming in at number 9 has to be Pinterest. So Pinterest is not only great for fashion ideas and creating digital vision boards, although those are two major things that I love to do on Pinterest, it is great for nursing school, you guys. If you are looking for anything, definitely take the time out to just search it up on Pinterest and see what pops up on Pinterest. Every time I have searched a nursing concept on Pinterest, something has popped up, whether it's a chart or lab values or mnemonics, which I told you guys are great for nursing school to help you remember things. If you just take a quick second and see, okay, I need to know the lab value for WBCs. If you search up lab values on Pinterest, a whole chart, maybe a mnemonic, a great way to remember it is going to pop up. Pinterest is a great tool when it comes to nursing school, so definitely check it out and do not sleep on it. Website/app number 10 is going to go to Nurse Labs. Now, you guys, I just recently came up on Nurse Labs. I think it was in semester 2, which was my med-surg semester, which made sense because they have a lot of med-surg type of concepts. So I love Nurse Labs because they have anything ranging from nursing interventions to nursing diagnosis. outcomes, things like that, you guys. I love this website. I love it so much. They are great if you have to create a, you know, nursing care plan. You guys know how tedious that can be, coming up with a nursing diagnosis, coming up with nursing interventions. Also, with their nursing interventions, they have rationales as to why you do it, you guys. This website is absolutely amazing. So you definitely have to check out Nurse Labs. If you are looking for something specific, what I would do is just go onto Google and type in something like cancer, and then after whatever you're looking for, put Nurse Labs, and I promise you it's going to pop up. I love that website so much, and they have helped me so much, especially when it comes to, you know, writing up certain papers for my patients and things like that. It's amazing. Check it out. App number 11 is something that you and I are very familiar with. It's actually something that you are using right now to watch me talk to you about apps that you need to download for nursing school. It's YouTube. You guys, YouTube is probably the most information-packed website that you can use in nursing school. And not only is it packed with audio, but it's packed with visual, you guys. YouTube is so powerful, and I feel like sometimes we forget that we have such powerful tools in our reach. It's crazy. So YouTube is probably the most frequent place I go to when it comes to me needing to understand something better, because after I finish my, you know, audio lesson on my Blackboard account that my school provides, which is their lesson, I'm going to YouTube because I have my top 3, which I am going to share. I have my top 3 accounts that I already know. As soon as I type this in, they're going to get me together, okay? They're going to let me know what I need to know, what medications I need to know. They're going to give me mnemonics. They're going to give me everything that I need to know for that specific topic. So my very first person that I want to share here on YouTube is going to be Registered Nurse RN. If you do not know who Nurse Sarah is, who are you? What rock are you sleeping under with Patrick from SpongeBob? Because you are not living. How are you in nursing school and you do not know who Nurse Sarah is? Number 2 has to be Simple Nursing. Simple Nursing, Nurse Mike is amazing. He is probably the king of mnemonics. I love it. He also has cartoons similar to Picmonic that run across the screen, and it just helps you guys. I will never forget benzodiazepines. You have Pam and Lamb in a Mercedes. Y'all, it's crazy, but it just helps you remember. He's great at mnemonics. He's great at visuals. I love it. And my third person that I absolutely love here on YouTube has to be Level Up RN. She is great for recaps. Her videos are very short, but she is packing a punch in her videos. I promise you guys, these 3 are my top favorites when it comes to recapping and reviewing nursing concepts after I've already done my lesson from school, because sometimes I leave my lesson from school and I'm just still questioning things. I'm like, okay, well, how does this work? What does this medication do? What are the side effects for this medication? What do I really need to know? And these 3 accounts here on YouTube always get me together. So a quick recap: Nurse Sarah, she's amazing. Her name here on YouTube is Registered Nurse RN. She is great for lessons. If you need a lesson on something, definitely watch her. The second one is going to be Simple Nursing, Nurse Mike. He is great for memory tricks. He's amazing. And my third is going to be Level Up RN. She is great for a quick recap. Now, they are not in any particular order. I just share with you guys what I think they're very good at. They're all good at teaching, period. But when it comes to me, I think that, okay, if I know I need a lesson, I'm gonna go to Nurse Sarah, or I know if I need memory tricks, I'm gonna go to, you know, Nurse Mike. But in the end, I end up watching each and every one of them for every single subject, because I need the lesson, I need the memory tricks, and I need the quick recap. So I watch all 3 of them for every single subject, and I love them. So you guys, never sleep on YouTube. I know you guys come here to watch me and for entertainment, but YouTube is a very educational place also. You just have to know, you know, which accounts to go to, and those 3 that I just listed are my top. I absolutely love them, and I just want to thank them because they have gotten me through nursing school. Honestly, when I get my license, I might as well just, you know, cut it in 3 and then just give it to them, because it's theirs. But Thank you so much to them. Let's go ahead and move on to the next app slash website. You guys have got me so excited talking about them because I just love their accounts. What they do here on YouTube is amazing. They help so many students. It's mind-blowing. So you guys definitely check them out. I'll have them listed in the description box, also with direct links to each of their channels. You guys cannot sleep on them any longer. Please check them out. All right, you guys, so we are almost finished. We only have 2 more apps to go. So app number 12 is going to be Quizlet. Now, I get a lot of questions asking if I still create physical flashcards, and the answer is no. And I also no longer create flashcards for every single concept and every single little thing, because it does get very tedious. You guys will see as you go through your nursing program, things are going to get a lot more complex. You're going to get a lot more content. So creating flashcards is going to eventually become overwhelming. So that is why I no longer do that. However, I do create flashcards for certain things that I want to remember, like lab values and things like that. Another question that I get is, do I have a Quizlet? And the answer is yes. I'll go ahead and pop my name up here on the screen. Also, I'll have it listed in the description box down below. I'll have a direct link. But a little bit about Quizlet if you are unfamiliar. Quizlet is an online flashcard type of website. It allows you to make digital flashcards and study. So it is a great place for you to, you know, write down lab values and things that you kind of have trouble remembering, or things that you just need to pop in the front of your mind like this. It is a great place for that. It's literally just digital flashcards. So the same things that you would put on physical flashcards, you can just do it on Quizlet. But the good thing about it is, of course, you do not have to lug your flashcards around. You can pull it up on your phone, on your iPad, on your laptop, things like that. You can share your Quizlet with other people. You can allow other people to, you know, look at the flashcards that you've created, or you can look at other people's. It's a pretty amazing website. I really love it. I've been using Quizlet, I believe, since I was probably in like maybe middle school, high school. I've been riding with Quizlet for a long time, and I absolutely love them. But also Quizlet allows you to take those same flashcards and they allow you to put it in a test mode, so it's kind of like a test. You can also play games like mix and match the flashcards, things like that. It's a study tool that allows you to take those, you know, flashcards that you've created and study them in different ways, not just flipping through them, which I think is amazing. So if you want to follow me on Quizlet, you are more than welcome to. You are more than welcome to study the sets that I've created. I think I have some things on there like regarding dysrhythmias and heart failure. I really can't remember. I just make them as I need them. I don't make them for every single thing, like I said, because it can get tedious. I get it, you guys. And again, as you go through nursing school, you will see that you're going to get a lot of content, and sitting here and making flashcards is going to take up a lot of time. So again, feel free to follow me on Quizlet and study my sets. I'll have everything in the description box down below. And the very last app that you need would be Spotify or Pandora. I like to use Spotify specifically for study music. I like to study with music. I mean, of course, I can study when it's absolutely quiet, but sometimes you just need a little background noise, and I love study music. It's pretty much like lofty elevator type of music. There's no words. I mean, there may be like a word here and there, but it's nothing that you can, you know, sing along to. That is when I play myself. When I try to put on some like R&B, no. So I stopped doing that, and I definitely gravitated towards study music. So I do have my own Spotify playlist if you guys want to follow me on there. Also, I'll have it here on the screen. Also in the description box, I created my own study playlist, things that I like to listen to when I study. These are all songs that I specifically hand chose, things that I like. They do have, you know, like a little groove hip-hop beat to it a little bit, but it's nothing that's going to distract you. It definitely allows you to, you know, have your juices flowing and not be distracted or anything like that. So again, feel free to follow me on there. Also Quizlet, I'll have everything and all the information you guys need in the description box down below. So you guys, that is going to go ahead and conclude today's video. I hope you got at least one app or one website. Like I said, these are all apps and websites that I found myself, you know, using throughout my entire nursing school journey. journey. If I found that I've left any apps or websites out that I just did not think about when creating this video, I'll definitely have them in the description box down below. I'll create like a separate category just saying ones that I forgot to mention or something like that. That's if I think of anything, but I think I got everything. Also, you guys, comment down below and let me know some apps and some websites that you've been using throughout your nursing school journey. I love when we comment and we help each other. It's like it's my happy place because I know that this channel is full of positivity. I know that we're all here just trying to help each other pass nursing school. Like, we are literally one big family here. So definitely comment down below because I learned from you guys too. There has been so many times that you guys put me on this stuff. Just like you guys learned from me, I learned from you. So comment down below. I'd love to hear what apps and websites that you love during your nursing school journey. But you guys know the drill. Until next time, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.